What is going on, Crimson City? My name is Crimson CBAD, and I would like to welcome you guys back to another Wi-Fi battle here on the channel. Pokemon Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle, you guys. The second of its kind here on youtube.com/CrimsonCBAD. I hope you guys are excited for today's battle. We are bringing the exact same team as last time. We have our setup Sweeper Mimikyu. We have we've got Guaranteed Hazards, Mamoswine, Defensive Tentacruel, Spadef's Skarmory. We have Choice Scarf, Tapu Lele. And there's one more that I'm missing. Trapping Magnezone. Trapnezone, if you will. Swagnezone is what I call it. So, we are battling a friend of mine, Trevor, off of the Crimson City Discord. Make sure you guys are joined in on that. The link to that will be in the description of this video, as well as the link to my Twitter, where I also will ask for Wi-Fi battles. Discord does get the priority, though. In my ways, Discord does get the priority, but I do also look for those on Twitter as well. So, looking at his team, he has the Mimikyu, Mudsdale, Alola Ninetales, Lycanroc, Incineroar, and Vikavolt. So he does have, I believe, a Stealth Rocker in the form of Lycanroc. However, he has no way of getting rid of Hazard. So part of me wants to lead off with something to deal with that Lycanroc. And I think that might be Longnose, our defensive Tentacruel. That might be the best way to go right now. He has, if we can get up Hazards later, we do not have a way of getting rid of Hazards. So unfortunately for us, once our Mamoswine comes in on rocks, if he does get them up, that Focus Sash is gone. But we do have a Spiker and a Phaser in our specially defensive Skarmory as well. Pokemon Trainer, Trevor, is issuing a challenge, and he leads off with Vikavolt. Not the best lead for us. Shiny Vikavolt looks kind of nice. Shiny Vikavolt looks really nice, actually. So, not the world's best lead-off for us. Part of me does want to get right out of here. Into my Electric Immunity, which is going to be our Mamoswine. So, Tuskerson is going to be able to come on out, which is nice. Goes for the Toxic. Good prediction. Good prediction. Knew I did not want to stay in Toxic on Vikavolt. Is that what people are running? That's so wild. That's so wild. I don't know. I'm so new to Wi-Fi that I have no idea what people are running on these sets. It's going to be really interesting to see how the meta changes, though, once Pokebank comes in January. So he stays in and lets me get up my rocks, which I'm kind of curious about. Goes for an... Oh, you have Energy Ball. Oh, that's what the kids are running these days. Oh, Toxic damage. Can I live it? Can I live it, Tuskerson? No, oh, well, okay, well, we got rocks up. Tuskerson got rocks up, which is what we needed him to do. What do I have now for this thing? Excellent question. Excellent question, Chase. What do you have for this thing? I've got an Assault-vested Magnezone. That could be good for this thing with HP Fire. That could be good for this thing. We can see how that goes. Can't really do too much to us. Withdraws the Vikavolt. Fine by me. Goes on to Incineroar. Why am I getting played? The shiny Incineroar, the mono shiny team, is coming through. It does take 25% to rocks, unfortunately for my opponent. But that's why we set up them things. Lefties? Leftovers. Now, my opponent's making some very bold plays. But I'm pretty sure this thing gets Earthquake. Because I do have a defensive Tentacruel. Tentacruel might be the play here. We're going to Tentacruel. I'm sure this thing gets Earthquake. I'm sure it's going to go right for it, too. Because Earthquake's the safe play. Brick Break, actually. Brick Break. Anticipating what, I am not sure. But we will get some of that nice Black Sludge recovery off. I can go for a Scald safely enough. I can also go for a knockoff to get rid of those lefties. I don't think he'll want to stay in. So I do want to go for a knockoff. Stays in. I'm going to get rid of those leftovers. Puts his... Is that Earthquake? Is that Earthquake? Longnose, you living? Longnose is not Longnose! Longnose, by the skin of your Longnose! It was a crit too! By the skin of your Longnose! Alright, so he has no recovery. I can fire off a Scald now. You don't get priority. Yeah, that's right, you don't get priority. Eat this Scald. Eat this Scald. Incineroar is so fat. So fat. Okay, so by the skin of its long nose, though, he lived and was able to pull off a Scald, which is good. Trying to think of his Moonblast switch-ins right now, because I could just go into... This thing's slow. Tentacruel is faster. There's 4 investment in speed in Tentacruel. Let me see. So your speed is 121. Does that mean Magnezone is faster than you? Oh, it has to be. No, it's not. Ooh. This is good to know speed tiers now. Tapu Lele. I'm gonna go on to Tapu Lele. We can fire off a Moonblast. Can't go for a Psychic. Can't go for a Psychic, but I can go for Moonblast. What did you have? You had Vikavolt, you had Mudsdale. Yeah, I'll go for a Moonblast here. Get this Incineroar gone. What would you want to bring in on this is my question now. I was about to say, if Incineroar ate that, I would be done. I was like, alright, Incineroar next team. Incineroar on the next team, please. Speaking of this team, shout out to the homie Tsubasa for sending me this team. I really liked it. I showcased this team a little bit on a Showdown Live. I really do enjoy it. There's a few other teams that he has wanted me to try out that I will end up bringing to Wi-Fi soon enough. Mudsdale. You're probably AV Mudsdale. I'm going to go out into Skarmory on this thing. I've got Whirlwind if you decide to start. If you've got AV and you want to go for like an EQ or something, it's fine. If you're like sub-bulk up, I've got Whirlwind. I can just kind of set up spikes. He goes for a Heavy Slam. Shouldn't be doing too much to me. That's what I thought. Part of me is I'm just gonna go for a layer of spikes here. I don't see why not. There's no reason not to go for spikes. What do you have that you decided to stay in with, my friend? What do you have? Rock Slide. Ah, okay. Okay, that's still doing quite a bit. He can force me to roost at some point and go for an EQ or go for like a heavy horsepower of some sort. But I can also just phase this bad boy out. I am faster. I'm not going to roost. I'm going to end up phasing this bad boy out. He might think I'll roost here. Do I make the play and roost here? I'm going to roost because statistically I can take one more Rock Slide. Ooh, good play. Good play. Good play. Goes out in a Vikavolt. I'm faster than you. Ooh, take those rocks. You're going to levitate over the spikes. That's fine. I should be faster than you, so I should be able to roost up and eat that Thunderbolt you've got coming my way. Is that what I do? No, I don't. I go out in a Swagman Zone on the Vikavolt. And then we got 2 layers of spikes up. We got rocks. He has no defogger on his side of the field, which is good news for us. We can eat this Volt Switch. Eat it up. Eat it up. Resisted and AV. Curious what kind of item you're holding. You're not choiced, because you went for Toxic and then you went for Energy Ball. Would you bring Mudsdale back in right now? Knowing you're going to take quite a bit of damage. That's my question to you, my friend. Is that what you want to do? Are you going to bring in... Goes out for Lycanroc, actually. So Lycanroc's taking a chunk of damage. All these shinies. All these shiny Pokemon. I'm going to go for a Flash Cannon. Goes for Brick Break, actually. So that's not stab. Can we eat one of those? Swagnazone is living on 5 by the skin of my swag. And Flash Cannon's going to turn around and knock out the Lycanroc. So good. No hazards on our side of the field. Unless... I don't think Mudsdale gets... I don't think Mudsdale gets Stealth Rocks. I could be wrong. Super new to Wi-Fi. Want to clarify that. But I do believe... I want to say Magnezone's faster than what he's got left. What does he have left? He's got Mudsdale. He's got Vikavolt. Ninetales. Alola Ninetales right here. So I do have a very reliable switch into this. Oh, and he's got snow warning, too. Okay. Part of me wants to hope you go for something else, and I can knock you out with this flash cannon. Goes for the freeze dry. Good play, good play. You have no more psychic immunities, so part of me wants to go back out into Tapu Lele. Life Orb, Ninetales. Alright, so you're very offensive. So I do want to go into Choice Scarf, Tapu Lele. And I do want to start firing off some Psychics. You've got Vikavolt. You've got Mudsdale. Yeah, I'm going to start firing off some Psychics now. I need to start busting some holes in this team. The offense is a little impressive with the Alola Ninetales and Vikavolt. I don't think Vikavolt can come back in again with a Psychic and Rocks. And I think Ninetales is not going to eat this too well. That's what I thought. Alright, so Ninetales is gone. Tapu Lele, if not moved to beyond OU in Smogon tiering, they're going to need some really good reasoning why this bad boy is not in OU. I think Tapu Lele is probably... Tapu Koko is nice. Tapu Fini is personally my favorite. Tapu Bulu is really nice as well, but I think Tapu Lele is indeed the strongest, in my humble opinion. So, Mudsdale's taking Rocks. Mudsdale's taking 2 layers of Spikes. I can just go back out into Skarmory if he brings that in, though. But he could double into Vikavolt, which is bad news bears for us. Goes out into Mudsdale. You've got the Heavy Slam. We've seen the Heavy Slam. And I don't think I have enough damage to take a Heavy Slam from you. So I'm going to go right back out into Skarmory. You're going to be taking hail damage. We haven't seen any form of recovery. We've seen Heavy Slam and we've seen Rock Slide. I think those are the only 2 moves he has that he can touch Skarmory with. Goes for the Rock Slide. That's fine. And he misses, unfortunately. So what we can do here is we can set up our 3rd layer of Spikes, or we can just start phasing out. I'm going to phase out. I think he's going to switch into, Vikavolt. We haven't shown anything else. Stays in and goes for Rock Slide. That's fine. He does connect this Rock Slide. He is going to get off a mean chunk of damage. Critical hit. And he gets the flinch. I think he's going to predict... He knows I've got Roost. I don't know why he wouldn't make the prediction and go for Roost. I'm going to go for another Whirlwind. He can just keep forcing me. Goes for Rock Slide again. Oh my goodness. Alright. We're going to be able to Whirlwind him out of here. That's fine. I'm faster than the Vikavolt, so I can Roost and lose that flying type. Vikavolt's going to take another 25% to Rocks. I don't think Brave Bird will knock this thing out. But I do want to see just how much a... I do want to see how much a Thunderbolt will do to this bad boy. This Bam Bam and Jamma. If I lose that flying type and he goes for a Volt Switch. Because that's going to bring me back up to about 3/4 of my health. Goes for the... Oh, Vikavolt has Roost too. Okay. Okay, big dog. Okay. So you're back to full. You're probably going to Volt Switch out if I go into Magnezone. I don't even have Magnezone anymore. I think I got to go out into Sneekachu. I got to break the Sneekachu's disguise. I got to figure out how I can win this. So if I go back out into Sneekachu here... The fact that Vikavolt gets Roost just threw me for a loop. I was hoping he had no reliable recovery. Goes for the Volt Switch. That's fine. We are still going to be able to stay on. Our disguise is broken, but that Vikavolt is out of here. I think somehow we need to get Tapu Lele in with the Vikavolt after it comes back in on Rocks and just kind of start like massively clicking Psychic. I think that's our only option, really. Goes into his own Mimikyu. Forgot about you. You take Rocks and Spikes, though. So if I can take an attack from you... No! Oh, crap! I hit Swords Dance. Misclicks. I set up right in this man's face. I set up right in this man's face. Goes for Swords Dance as well. That's unfortunate. I do have... Should have went for a Shadow Sneak to break the disguise. I'm able to get my Shadow Sneak up first, so I do break its disguise unless he's setting up some more. I'm an adamant Mimikyu, though. But I do have max speed. He's set up to +4. Alright. I'm going to go for another Shadow Sneak. I'm going to hope I'm faster. I'm going to hope you've got like more HP investment and speed. Hoping you're not Jolly. Goes for Protect. Fine. Fine. He's going to see what I want to do. Absolutely fine by me. I have not seen an item on this thing yet. I'm going to keep spamming Shadow Sneak because I do need damage off on this thing. If he's Weakness Policy, rip. I do think a +2 Shadow Sneak should be able to knock this thing out. And it does! Yes! Mimikyu coming through the second battle in a row. That was scary. That was very scary in my opinion. So, Mudsdale might come back in, and I know I'm faster than a Mudsdale. Yep, here we go. You're going to take Rocks damage, and you're going to take Spikes damage. Part of me doesn't... I think Play Rough has more accurate... Or, what's... So, Play Rough has base 90, but I can also miss. Shadow Claw is base 70. I think I got to go for the Play Rough here and hope I connect. And I do connect. Tell me you're not living. Tell me you're living that. Tell me you're living that. You are not living that. Yes! Alright. Mudsdale goes down. Mimikyu is really proving its worth in the metagame right now. So you're going to take another 25% to Rocks. I know I'm faster than you. And I really need to go for a Play Rough here to get the damage off. Pikachu is connecting these Play Roughs like a boss. Rocky Helmet Vikavolt goes for the Roost. Fine by me, because you're not living another Play Rough. You are not. You're at 75%. I brought you down to what, 10? No way, no how. No way, no how. I'm going for the other Play Rough. Come on, Pikachu. 3 in a row. Ooh! Ooh! Okay, so he does Roost back up to full. That's fine. That's fine. We saw Play Rough is doing about 50 to 60%. So I just need to get this Play Rough off. That's all I need. I need to get the Play Rough off. Alright, Pikachu. 3 for 4 with the Play Roughs is fine. It does about half. I like that it's Rocky Helmet. Goes for the Toxic. Why would you... You just insult us. You just insult us by toxing us. Toxic Rocky Helmet, though. I do like that. But I forgot about our Lumberry. I forgot about our Lumberry. I need to go over that Play Rough Mimikyu. I need you to wear your glasses today. Yes! Yes! Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? Tell me. Yes! Yes! Oh my goodness. Mimikyu just comes in so clutch. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Mimikyu comes in so clutch. GG, Trevor. Thank you for such a fantastic game. Guys, if you enjoyed this battle, leave a like on today's video. Let me know that you enjoyed this. We pulled out a 3-0 against Trevor. I'm stoked. I did not think we had that because that Vikavolt set was incredible. I love that Vikavolt set. Absolutely fantastic set, Trevor. Good stuff. Remember, if you guys want a chance to battle me, be sure to either join the Discord or follow me on Twitter. Link to both of those will be in the description. Thank you for watching. I want to remind you guys to be great and do great. I'm going to let this outro bang. I'm going to talk to you guys soon. Later.